Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another great episode of Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Bara Abdallah, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around the kingdom. So don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a very exciting talk. This is definitely an honor as Bahrain continues to flourish in many fields. And in this segment, we'll be talking about the development of dentistry in this country. Our guest today is one of the founders of the Bahrain Dental Society and served as the president for 2 consecutive terms and one of the first dentists to establish a modern private practice in Bahrain. With us today is consultant dentist Dr. Ali Mutar. Good evening, doctor. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine. Thank you.
It is such a great honor to have you with us right here on Bahrain Now with such a prominent name like yours.
Honor is mine.
Definitely, definitely. Doctor, tell us a little bit about yourself, if you don't mind.
Well, I spent most of my life studying dentistry and practicing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I studied first in Cairo, in Egypt, and then I went to England. I have diploma, I have master, I have membership with the Royal College.
Okay.
And then I worked for the government for a big time.
Okay.
For a long time. And then I had my own private practice that still exists, and I'm still practicing.
Amazing.
Doing all kinds of dentistry.
Amazing. I mean, everybody, including myself, that went to your practice just felt so amazing in the way you've been dealing with everybody, the positivity, the amount of information and immense experience. It really shows when you meet your patients. Like everybody been saying that.
Actually, this is the nature of Bahraini people. They like to give. Yeah, if you're from this land, you like to give. Because this country gives us a lot, and we have to give back.
Amazing.
So we have to be honored, sincere, and give our best for the people. Okay, not for anything, just to pay the favor back.
Beautiful. That's just beautiful. Now, doctor, as you've been, like you said, involved in the dental world for such a long, long time, and seeing how things in Bahrain have been changing when it comes to dentistry, what can you tell us about the dentistry field right here in Bahrain?
Well, Bahrain is a reflection, dentistry in Bahrain is a reflection of the development of international dentistry. So we moved far away from old practices to modern practices. This is pain-free, okay, cosmetics. Cosmetics now is absolutely unheard of 30 years ago.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like Hollywood Smile. You never hear about Hollywood Smile 30 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Computerized dentistry, something unheard of. Now it is a common practice to have computer, some robots does the job. Patient come and the robot, you'll do a little and the robot will do the rest. And this is add speed to the delivery of treatment and accuracy.
Wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, and Bahraini people, with no exception, most dentists in Bahrain, they try to catch up with the development and the progress.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been seeing that especially in different conferences, and we've been hosting a lot of dentists right here on the show. They are really trying their best and pretty much working so amazingly in just keeping up with the latest when it comes to dentistry.
Yes.
Like you said, when it comes to AI, robotics, different products, different approaches, pain-free treatments. It's been a big thing here in Bahrain, and pretty much it seems we're really in the advancements of things.
Yes, true. Actually, the government, the country, provided the ground for development.
Okay.
So the ground is there. All you have to do is spend little efforts to learn and practice. And everybody benefiting of that.
Beautiful, beautiful, sir. Now, let's delve more into the oral hygiene and what a lot of people don't understand, that there is a lot of relations between oral hygiene and other diseases, like let's say heart diseases, for example. Can you tell us more about that?
Yes. Actually, if we manage this afternoon to give some information that will save lives, we have achieved a lot.
Okay.
And okay, what are oral diseases? People who neglect their oral health, they lead to accumulation of deposits around the teeth. These deposits made of bacteria. And this bacteria, unlike what people think, it stays in the mouth. No, it doesn't stay in the mouth. It travels to the bloodstream. And it goes all around the body, causing all kinds of diseases.
Wow.
Yeah. So it is not like you say, oh, I don't need to clean my teeth. I don't need to have professional cleaning. No, wrong. You have to. It is a must. Periodontal disease or gum disease can cause heart problems.
Right.
Can cause brain problem.
Oh God.
It can cause cancer. Can cause anything. Even among athletes, if there's an athlete who doesn't perform well, you check his teeth and let him get rid of the disease,
Wow.
you will find his performance became better.
Wow.
Yeah. Sometimes the gum disease, they call it the silent killer. It is a silent killer. It goes there, everybody say, I have no pain. Why should I bother? No, you don't have pain, but there is a disease there. There's a bacteria. The trend now in medicine and in dentistry is to get rid of the focus of infection. If there is a place that has infection, get rid of it before it causes you trouble.
Okay.
This is the theme.
Wow. Wow. You see, people don't understand how simple practices can lead to big diseases by just pretty much, as say, neglecting oral hygiene. As simple as just brushing your teeth, taking care of that, going to periodical checkups with a dentist can save future, I would say, disasters and crisis when it comes to your health.
Yes.
And they don't understand that.
Yes. No, it's very important. And prevention. I want to like to mention something today, and I hope my message will reach a lot of people. Doctors and female patient. Female woman, before when they reach the menopause, before that, they are subjected to something called osteoporosis, or during the menopause. Osteoporosis affects a high percentage of women in this country. This is a disease that makes the bones more fragile. Okay, and people take it lightly. Okay, I have osteoporosis, so what? I take medication, I take injection.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of people don't know that the treatment of osteoporosis, okay, will prevent us as dentists of treating them in the future.
Oh, okay.
Like for example, if a lady took an injection for osteoporosis and we want to pull her tooth, we can't. We cannot pull her tooth because the medication affects the immunity of the bone. So my advice that I will really like this message to go through, that before you go for treatment of osteoporosis, for example, this is just an example, get your teeth checked thoroughly and get rid of everything that might cause a problem in the future.
Right.
This is a message for the patients, for the doctors who are treating osteoporosis. Okay, it's very, very, very important. And then we go to other thing, that ladies who go during pregnancy.
Right.
During pregnancy is very important. Due to the hormonal imbalance, the estrogen, progesterone, these hormones goes up and down. They call it hormonal imbalance. This hormonal imbalance, okay, cause gum diseases.
Okay.
And when the gum get infected, it gets bigger, and then deposit will stay there between the gum.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So again, before getting pregnant, go check your teeth, take X-rays, do whatever treatment you need to do before getting pregnant.
Wow.
It's important. You know, going to the dentist is not a luxury anymore.
Yeah.
It is a necessity.
A necessity, exactly.
It is a necessity. You have to kill the silent killer, the gum disease.
Wow, wow. You see, not a lot of them know this. It's like, okay, like, yes, they get pregnant and all of that, but they don't consider oral hygiene as a necessity to their health and even to their child's health during the pregnancy period. So what happens, it gets all these complications, and sometimes it's a bit too late to treat certain diseases, certain cases. So they will just take their vitamins to make sure that they are okay for their baby. But what about your body? What about your oral hygiene?
Vitamins, although it is important, but will not make your mouth clean.
Right.
You have to make your mouth clean. You have to floss 3 or 4 times a day. Flossing, not a lot of people do flossing.
No.
It is important. More important than brushing.
Flossing.
Flossing, because the brush doesn't clean properly. And between the teeth, nothing cleans as much as the floss. We have to avoid hidden sugar. A lot of people don't know what is hidden sugar, for example. Hidden sugar, we think that sugar is only when you put the spoon in the sugar jar and you put adding sugar. No, actually sugar is hiding in many places and many food items.
Yeah.
One simple example is ketchup. I think ketchup is ketchup. It's tomato sauce. No,
right.
It is tomato sauce plus sugar.
Plus sugar.
Plus sugar.
Bread, pasta.
Bread, syrups, energy drinks. Yeah, I mean, we're not talking about also the other serious damaging drinks to the health,
right,
which are the beverages.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's very important. Yani, people in Bahrain now, the awareness is really good those days. Before I came here, I saw people walking in the street.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be healthy.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay, great. This wasn't there ages ago.
I noticed, definitely.
Yeah. Now people into healthy life. And how do you know this one? By education. Thanks to the Bahrain television, thanks to the media, to the ministry. Okay, educating
thanks to
people.
you as well.
Most welcome. We try, but we are small. Our contribution is small, but Bahrain TV have broad spectators. They can deliver the message.
Right.
Yeah. We can only grow together.
Wow. What would you recommend through your practice all these years? What would be the best habits for a person to do on a daily basis? For example, you said flossing 3 times a day, visiting the dentist from time to time. But is there certain things we need to take care of as well? Like what should we eat, exercise?
Eat fibers. Fibers is #1 recommended food. Not only for the teeth, for the digestive system also.
Okay.
As much fibers, fruits is very important. First, it stimulates the gum, make the blood flow into the gum, and massage the gum, and makes it more healthy.
I love that.
And the same fibers will go to the digestive system, make you really healthy. And sports, positive thinking, all these things, everybody knows it already, almost.
Wow. It's amazing, like, you know, if you would ask a dentist, a dermatologist, a cardiologist, it all comes down to like eat healthy, exercise, de-stress, positive thinking. It's amazing like how those common factors can affect every part of your body.
Yes, true. By the way, heart disease, okay, most people who have heart disease have gum infection. The research have proven.
Okay.
Heart disease, gum infection.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so why wait until we have heart disease? No, from day one. Look after your gum.
Yes.
Look after your mouth. Look after your health, exercise. Eat fibers as much as you can and lead a positive life. You will not have heart disease.
Simple as that.
Yes,
simple
as simple as that.
Amazing. Doctor, this has been a great talk, but if you're going to leave us with few words, what's that going to be?
I don't know. What do you want to? Yeah, I haven't been here to this place for a long time, and a really pleasure to come here again.
It's a great honor, honestly, to have a prominent and amazing personality like yourself that has been in this industry for such a long time. You're like the godfather when it comes to the dentistry world. We really appreciate you. Bahrain is proud of you and proud of everything you've been doing and contributing to the society and to the dental world of Bahrain, and even to the world itself. I mean, you are well known internationally speaking as well. We're so proud to have you here on TV.
Thank you, brother.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Well, I know it's not going to be our last time, and definitely going to have more talks coming up soon.
Anytime.
Definitely.
Anytime.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a great talk in the dentistry world with a prominent personality and name like Dr. Ali Mutar. All that took place right here on Bahrain Now.
Let Us Connect Again was the slogan for Youth City 2030, an event that had the youth of Bahrain connect with one another and their creativity. Anyone from 9 years of age up to 30 was welcome to participate in the event and its many activities. Let's take a look at Youth City in action.
This is Mohammed Janahi from the Ministry of Youth and Sport Affairs. I am the supervisor of the fun activities or the side activities here in Youth City 2030. As you know, this is the 11th edition of the city. We mainly focus on enabling and empowering and developing the youths here in the city in various fields such as art, leadership, media, science, technology, and if you can see also in sports. Our main goal is to develop them and to give them some motivation.
This is Khalid Hidris reporting for Bahrain International.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And now to another exciting talk as organized by the Youth and Sports Affairs Ministry alongside Temkeen as a strategic partner. The Youth City 2030 kicked off with activities under the slogan, Let's Connect Again, to train the youth on many different skills and hone their creativity with many workshops and events throughout 5 weeks long event. And to speak more about this, with us here today is Ms. Badur Al-Alawi, who is the Youth Activity Specialist at the Ministry of Youth and Sports. Well, good evening. How are you?
Good evening. I'm fine, thank you. Hope you're doing well as well.
I am super excited, to be honest. You know, Youth City holds a lot of memories.
To me too, yeah.
I swear to God, like for years and years and years, like, you know, as we've been pretty much hosting events and doing a lot of stuff and you know, pretty much being part of the community. Youth City has been there since like a long time, became a brand that everybody looks forward to every year. But you know, the pandemic happened and all of that, and we're back again. So tell us more about this year's Youth City.
Well, as you may know, due to the pandemic, we have stopped operating Youth City 2030 for 2 continuous years. And now we're coming back with new programs and different ideas that goes along with today's youth interests and needs.
Okay.
Not only our programs are special this year, as well as we have upgraded our side activities.
Oh, wow.
As they will be, some of them will be available for the public and Youth City programs, because we will be hosting a couple of tournaments and events inside the city.
Oh, wow. There's a lot going on. Can you tell us like some of the examples, you know, to get us excited?
I won't say names, but
teasers,
I'll tell you in some fields. We have in a sport field, we have a tournament.
Oh.
Yeah. But I'll keep it a surprise.
Keep it a surprise. Could be anything. It could be any kind of surprise. Could be paddle. Could be esports. We don't know. We don't know. But that's amazing. Now, it seems like, you know, for the longest time, Youth City has been a big part of Bahrain's community, and even with the youth itself, right? As they go there, they change. In 5 weeks, they get to learn a lot of things. They get to meet a lot of people. They make friends. They make memories. It's a lot that takes place over there. But from your perspective, how do you see the youngsters embracing Youth City as an activity during the summer vacation?
We've been keeping in touch with the youth over these years, either through our social media or our regular events and activities.
Right.
We have seen that the mentality of the youth is changing throughout the year, especially during the pandemic. They have been consumed by technology. They have been consumed by online teaching and online networking.
Right.
That's why we have decided to make this event on real life, so they can go back to their normal life where they can actually interact with each other, interact with different people.
Right.
They can obtain new skills and knowledge and hands-on experiences, and not through online education.
That's amazing. I mean, thank you so much for doing that.
Yeah,
You and
you're
the
welcome.
team members and even everybody at GOIS pretty much doing an amazing job over there, because as you've been seeing it, right?
Yeah.
The entire world is a huge wave right now, pushing everybody into the digital world. The metaverse, NFTs, esports, gaming, social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Everybody wants to just consume content, create content, and do everything that has to do with digital, consumption, watching TV series. But again, putting back together the human connection with U City, it's an amazing thing you guys are doing. So really appreciate that. Everybody's appreciating and really proud of what you're doing. So thank you again.
You're
From
welcome.
Bahrain to you. Thank you. Now, with, I would say, projects like Youth City 2030, pretty much aiming to the 2030 vision, you would need volunteers, and it's an important part to the Youth Cities program. Tell us more about that.
Of course, the Ministry of Youth and Sport Affairs always encourage the youth to engage more in voluntary work. That's why we have opened the registration for volunteering in Youth City. And right now we have 200 volunteers working in Youth City right now as I speak. Yeah. They have been working on organizing either in our classes or in the city itself, in the lobbies and in the halls and the restaurants and so on. The Bahraini youth never fails to surprise us on how competent and enthusiastic they are when it comes to volunteering and to conducting to society.
Totally. I mean, I've been seeing it for years and years, and I can only imagine that they're even getting better and better, smarter with approaching things, and even more enthusiastic and more active into the scene. I think you need to pay it a visit.
Yeah, you should.
Pretty much go over there. So 5 weeks, a lot of activities, a lot of work, and even, as you said, you're upgrading and pretty much exciting more into the field of site activities. So it's a lot happening, and you're teasing us, you're not telling us more, telling us what's going on, because I understand you want to pretty much put everything out there.
Yeah.
So it seems you got big plans happening over there. So
do,
really appreciate that. So anything more you want to add to this? Any last words?
Of course, thank you for having us, and you should pay us a visit. We have 5 different centers that serve 5 different fields. We have leadership, art, media, science, and sports. We have now more than 2,100 participants.
Wow.
And we have more than 2,400 training opportunities for the youth. Yeah. So you should pay us a visit, and you should see all the facilities we have, the new facilities, of course, we have for the youth.
Well, I define myself as young at heart. Can I join, or yeah?
Yeah. Well, you should take a look, and we'll think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, your face said everything. It's okay. It's all good. It's all good. No, actually, I would love to go there and learn from the youngsters and what is out there, what's trending, what is the world looking at? As we've been hosting a lot of young people here on the TV show, and I don't remember me being that smart at my age. It's like, but 18-year-olds today would actually go there and talk about SDGs, environmental protection, physics, and all of that. At my time, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit and just watch what's happening on every Wednesday, waiting for the latest Indian movie, and what's happening with the gaming world. But today's youth is like, they see fulfillment in actually achieving real stuff. So I can only imagine like going right now and meeting the young generation, and it's like what they have to offer, what they have to say, what to learn with. I mean, I feel confident even trusting them and investing in more. So it seems you saw way more than I did.
Yeah.
And you're more proud of what's really going on. So I'm seeing it even in your smile. It's a lot happening over there. But you know what? Thank you so much for joining us right here. And we cannot wait just pretty much to pay you a visit at the Youth City and just be part of the new advancements taking place over there for the future of Bahrain. Thank you so much for joining us here.
You're welcome. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, most definitely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was it. The Youth City 2030 coming back better than ever. All that took place right here with Badur Al-Alawi here on Bahrain Now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the finish line. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight, and another huge thank you to you for watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach us out on our social media accounts shown below. We love hearing from you. I'm Bara Abdallah. Till next time, Bahrain, goodbye, good night, and God bless.